So, all right, boys, we've got another great video that's blowing up, going viral today, which is I'm a failed Korean man at 36 years old. If you don't want to reach the age of 36 or beyond, having failed your life, you might want to watch this because it's blowing up, as I said. So let's get it, and then I'll give my take at the back end.
Frustrated and I feel lonely. Not easy situation, but I want to change my life. My name is Ino, and I'm from South Korea, and I'm 36 years old. Today I want to talk about my life crisis. It was really hard to start to decide to make video, but I just wanted to record myself with bad and negative situation, and my mindset is really hard right now. It's not kind of depression, but it can be also, but not strong thing. Just because right now my business and many things and financial problem is a really hard situation. So also it's kind of really I was far from the successful life for many years. So these days, I feel failed, and I'm failed. 8 years ago, I started my business. Not kind of business, just a small company. In translation, I started just one language because my major is Portuguese and live in Brazil and work in government company when I was 25. Oh my gosh, 10 years ago.
Wow.
It was kind of just 1 year in Brazil and 4 years in university, and sometimes translator and interpreter. I have many Korean company to start their business in Brazil, but just internship, And just when I was 28 years old, I decided to open my company, and with zero, I started with $100.
Wow.
Till now, yeah, happily I could travel, earn and eat, buy the clothes, buy my company. But these days I don't have project for many months, more than 2 or 3 months maybe. I just came back to South Korea end of December 2024 and moved to my parents' house and stayed there 2 months, and I just moved to here and I'm just renting studio. But revenue is really hard on my company, and also I'm doing other side project, selling interior design poster things. I pay advertisement just a little money, but sometimes I can sell that, but the situation is really hard. The Korean market is really hard. Yeah, I know that. So many professional and rich people and motivate people, they are doing great job. But how can I say that? Okay, in COVID, my company revenue was fell down. But before COVID, for 3 years, revenue was increasing double. It was insane to me. I felt like, oh my god, I can do many things, But COVID came to me, revenue zero.
Wow.
And I changed it, added more languages till now.
So hold on, it was COVID that actually took him out, basically, in the sense that he wasn't able to make any more. His business died, essentially, from what
We
we're
do
getting.
45 languages right now. Translation also in COVID, I added voiceover, like a narration for marketing stuff, right? In video.
Wow.
To start export. We have to change Korean to many languages, like Arabic, for example. And we want to make a video to introduce our product, and website or company, we need Arabic boys. So I overcome, but it was still hard. In end of COVID, I broke up with my ex-girlfriend.
There's always a girl
Fuck, sadly. For many years, I don't have a girlfriend. Whew. How can I say? That was depression time, yeah, in COVID. So I decided to travel to Europe, Spain, Portugal, Netherlands, Germany, Turkey, for 3 months. Came back to South Korea, and I realized, oh my god, I want to go to Australia, and I want to be a carpenter. Prepare everything, short course in South Korea, and I traveled to Australia for two weeks as well. Oh my god, that was amazing country. I really wanted to live there. I prepared everything. I paid for my university 2 years carpenter school. I paid 1 semester and got a student visa, but sadly the Australian government changed their immigration law. After graduation, we need to get a graduation visa to stay in Australia, but the limit of age was 50, but they changed it to 35. That means it was last year, so I was 35. Oh, just 4 days ago, I got 36 years old. It was my birthday. So yeah, back to Australia. But so immigration law has changed. So after graduation, it's gonna be 36 years old. So that means I cannot get a graduation visa in Australia. So I could quit and cancel everything because there was no reason to go to Australia. But I still want to go to Australia. You know what I mean? If I try to go to Australia 20 something, maybe I'm living there with green card, PR, who knows? And yeah, but life is like that. We cannot do everything what we want. In my life, it was really hard to get what I really want to do. What I want, for example, money. Fuck, I want to get a revenue like this. Sometimes it was possible just 2 times in my life, but 2 months. Other month was horrible, always difficult. I was still struggling, and now I feel that artificial intelligence, AI, is coming back to translation and voice record field. It's kind of crisis. Yeah, maybe you can say that, yeah, you can try to learn AI, Java and Python, JavaScript, and you can connect your website, the software to API. Like that, no code, ChatGPT, you can do that many things. I know that, but for many years I just chases the money, or I lived for other people's eyes. I'm not sure you can understand what I meant.
So did you just say I lived for other people's eyes? Hold on. Or I lived for other people or other people's lives. That's probably the biggest one. Most people, if they don't self-analyze, sooner enough they're going to realize, wait, everything I've been doing is because someone else wants me to do this. I feel like it's been almost pre-designed by either your parents, whoever influenced you. So you really need to sit down and give yourself a self-diagnosis and say, what I'm doing right now, the way I'm conducting my life, is it the way I want to lead my life, or is it the way someone else wants to lead my life? The minute you realize that is the minute you begin living.
Other people's eyes. I'm not sure you can understand what I meant.
I get it.
I believe I lived for myself, but sometimes it was not. Sometimes for my parents also. And always my parents say that, hey, you can do what you want. But sometimes when I try to talk about my my way and direction to my mom. Sorry, mom. I don't know. Her perspective is different. Sometimes it's really hard. Let's talk about later. I love my mom. I love my parents, and they support me a lot. But sometimes it's really sad and frustrated because I didn't give any good success to prove myself for my parents. Yeah, maybe still I want to prove myself by the parents, but I didn't get that many compliments in my life, maybe. So I wanted to get that, but it was not sufficient always. That means that we need to live for ourselves, right?
You have to.
So now I'm in crisis. So what can I do? I'm thinking for myself these days. I want to change my career, but doing more business in South Korea, it's kind of very competitive. I really love to cook, make some bake, and also make content. So it can be a good option, like a K-food influencer, or just try to learn to cook, get money, and try to open Korean restaurant in other country or a franchise. It can be a good option too. And also I really like muscle workout. Sorry. And I don't know, these days I'm just to start to investigate about the physiotherapies and get a degree in South Korea and work in UK, Australia, and USA, and it can be Canada, because I visited many countries like US, Canada, and Australia. They really need medical fields, like healthcare field workers. But the two options can be a long way. It is not easy. And also change my career because I felt strongly because I'm doing my business in this field, translation and voice record. It's really hard. The situation is crazy. Failed. It's kind of really hard to recognize my failure, but the result always say that my bank account, I don't have debt, but sometimes debt is.
So that's probably the best thing he said in this video so far, and then we're going to let it play, that he doesn't have debt right now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any debt, get rid of it ASAP. It's destroying your ability to be able to become financially independent.
Good too, right? Mortgage to buy the house, but sorry, I didn't have the ability to buy my house. Travel a lot, waste my money and time. Yeah, also I get a lot of experience. I met many good nice friends. I also record many YouTube videos speaking Korean in other YouTube channel. Just 2,000 subscribers, 2,088 today. So yeah, frustrated and sometimes sad, and sometimes just to try to drink beer alone and feel lonely. Not easy situation, but I want to change my life. If you're there, can you support me? Just good comment. If you're a bad situation like me, I cannot tell you that, hey man, cheer up, you can do everything, you know? Because I know that I can feel that you also spend really hard time, like me, in different way. It's kind of burning out. I felt I already recharged my battery. You know, I have battery here. But still, I want to recharge maybe. Every day I go to, not every day, just 5 or 6 days per week, go to the gym to work out, to get more muscles. Good body shape and get a confidence. Another thing is, these days, actually just to try to walk and going to the grocery and cook for myself and visit to my parents' house. Also these days I'm thinking a lot. Thinking and researching, investigating information about new things, and sometimes talk with my friends. You know, they support me as well, but only we can change our life, right? Only we can do that. When I was a teenager and 20 years old, 25, 36 years old is kind of really good age, and oh my god, maybe I will get a good car, nice house, nice people around me, good bank account. Only I can do is just live right now and prepare and do small things, compliment by myself. And yeah, maybe I'm gonna spend my time. It can be wasting my time too. But you know, just I try to believe myself. Hey man,
That's
you
all
know?
you can do.
Yeah, fuck, you're wasting your time and you got a failure. You gotta fail, you know? You're not rich. You don't have money. So what? Get a job. Your business art, okay, your ability is not good. You need more knowledge. You want to learn more things, go to the school and get a course. Upgrade yourself. You want to live in another country. I mean, you can speak Spanish, Portuguese, English. Yeah, I can do 3, 4 languages. Hey man, make a content. Keep going. Yeah, maybe you're gonna fail, but everybody fail. Everybody get a fucking failures. Failures means good things, you know? Yeah, good things. I'm gonna start from the zero. My situation is zero, kind of zero, but my bank account is zero right now.
Wow.
Just have money to pay for my rent and eating food. But I have time to learn more new things and time to work. Then only I can do is making a decision and just do that. Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Okay, so let's see the comment section down below. Really quickly, honestly, I don't know why he popped up on my feed. I decided to listen. I'm glad I did. I'm 47 years old. Vividly remember when in my mid-30s, it was one of the most challenging of my life. A single mother, the child was being a hairdresser, and it was, yeah, terrifying. Solid advice he gave, which we all agree, because that's why the video is even blowing up. Look at the likes. Okay. And we have to fight for difficulty. Yep. If I could remember why you're doing. Yep. Remember your why. Remember to keep moving forward. Of course. Yep. This is two of my children. This is a really powerful. But you know what I love about videos like this is the comment section, because you end up seeing some really truly powerful testimonies from people who show you a glimpse into their lives, and it allows you to see, wow, I'm not the only one struggling. And it gives you hope, you know? It truly does give you hope. Thinking to yourself, wait, if they can get out of this, I surely can too. I mean, there must be a way, right? And I'm here to tell you, that's why I make these videos, that there is a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. All you need to have is that perspicaciousness. You need that relentlessness that this is not going to be the end for me. My story is not going to end like this. You know, I'm going to decide to put a comma in the sentence of my story rather than a full stop. Because a full stop means that's it, you're done, your story is finished. But a comma or even a semicolon, it allows you to carry on. So whenever you're down bad, just think to yourself, this is not the end. In fact, sometimes the best place to be, this could be controversial, but sometimes the best place to be is at the bottom, because the only way is up. You know, a lot of people, when they are up or in the middle, they're afraid to take risks. But when you're truly at the bottom, I mean, how can you be afraid to take risks? Because you can't lose more than you've already lost. You're already at zero, you know? Truly speaking, you can get into debt. Let's be real. You can go sub-zero, but, you know, if you're already complaining and struggling at zero, why would you willingly go sub-zero? You understand? So this video really was amazing to be able to see the transparency and how honest he was. I've got a video that's going to be dropping very soon, which is very, very similar to this as well. And it's just a reality check. It's a video that I recorded pretty much when I entered my 30s. And yeah, things weren't looking good. It was going a lot worse than this guy, you know. But we'll see. I don't want to say too much because I want the video to do the talking for itself. But as I said, the main title, the target for this video was, look, if you're in the gutter, if you're at the lowest of lows, look up, because if you can look up, you can get up, in the words of Les Brown. Share this video, share your story in the comment section down below, and share and like this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. God bless.